What's up? Episode number 37 of the SellersCast. I'm Andrew Maffetone.
I'm Gina Milazzo.
And today we are talking about why use Amazon storefronts. So, here's what we're talking about. Amazon storefronts have been out for a long time. If that's news to you, buckle up. So we did a long time ago, right when we started SellersCast, we did the Amazon storefront do's and don'ts. So I highly suggest if you haven't seen that yet, please go look into it. That will walk you through what to put on your storefront, how to structure it, what pages to use, pictures, videos, all that fun stuff. But today we're going to talk about why you should use them and how you can use them in the best way possible. So you want to start with on Amazon traffic or off Amazon traffic?
Let's do on Amazon first.
Okay. So we'll stick to on Amazon traffic. So for now, the average consumer rarely comes across them. So the only way that you can stumble across one as an average consumer organically is if you go to a listing and you click on the actual seller's name, it will then take you to a storefront. Now, if they have one, if they have their brand registered and so on. Now, most consumers don't do that because they think that the seller is really just Amazon and it's not like a person. Or if they do know, they still don't really care. They might go Google you. So the storefront really for on Amazon traffic is primarily used for the sponsored brand ads. For those of you who don't know what a sponsored brand ad, that's what used to be called a headline ad. It's the ads that run right at the top of the search results. Usually your search results are typically stacked like thus. This may be a podcast one day, so vertically. The sponsored brand ads are horizontal, where there's three product images and usually a logo right at the top. So when you click that, you have a few different options. It could take you to a custom landing page that you created by just selecting products. I don't like those, so I wouldn't suggest them. Ideally, they work better when you can send it to a spot when you can send it to a storefront. There we go. So, storefront, you have a few options. You can send it directly to a page on the storefront you created, or you can send it to the home page. That one's going to be a little bit dependent on the product line, depending on what your ad is, your copy is, what you're trying to target, keywords you're going after, etc. For example, if you have a wide beauty line and you're going after, let's say, a bunch of skincare stuff, and you're going after very general keywords related to skincare, you'll probably want to just drive them straight to the homepage. But if you're doing skincare specifically for the face and you have a category on storefronts, you might want to drive them specifically to the category page for your face. That's really the only good way to use it for on Amazon.
Yeah.
To me, I think storefronts are obviously great for sponsored brands, but they're a little bit more primarily used for off Amazon traffic. Now, if you sell on Amazon and you sell off Amazon, you're probably wondering why in the hell would I drive traffic to Amazon? Well, that's for another video. You should be, and I will explain it to you on another time. But what I'm going to say is that there are a ton of ways for you to drive traffic to Amazon, and there's a way that it can help benefit your business regardless, whether that is your Amazon business or your off Amazon business. Now,
people like Amazon, don't fight it.
Yeah,
short
don't
answer.
Fight it. Just let people shop where they want to shop. Don't be the mean guy. So let's talk about ways to do it off Amazon. So social ads, standard. You can do coupons, all that fun stuff. That one's pretty obvious. Email blasts. If you already have a list, fantastic, good for you. You're ahead of everyone.
Woo!
Storefronts are a great place to drive them. So storefronts can act basically like a glorified on Amazon landing page. So what's better than having a landing page where you can drive someone to a completely graphic design, beautiful looking landing page that's catered to the one thing that you want this consumer to do. It makes you look glorified. It makes you look like Amazon let you have this big open section on this site. Your product must be awesome. So that can always work great. So you have social ads, you have email marketing, you have chatbots you can do. You can set up Facebook groups and just drop a link and do links that way. Within the storefronts, there is the ability to create custom source tags where you can actually drive the traffic to the storefront using that source tag, and in the back end, the storefront will tell you whether that person converted, how they're doing, so you can actually judge which campaigns are working. So it's very, very similar to a website. It is a source tag, so it's done through a URL, so it is not perfect. If someone goes from mobile, adds to their cart, and then goes to desktop to purchase, you're never gonna know. But unfortunately, that's just kind of the way it is right now until Amazon gives me a pixel. Bezos.
Come on.
What am I missing?
You can link it in your social bio if you don't have a website. It's a good stand-in for a website. Make sure you change your URL so it's amazon.com/your brand name and not ZX92_17. Don't do that.
If you're an Amazon seller, it is a great gateway into starting your off Amazon process, which we highly, highly recommend. However, even if you are already off Amazon, it is a great way to allow your customers to shop anywhere that they're most comfortable. So we highly suggest taking all of your marketing strategies and not just driving it to Amazon, that would be ridiculous, but to incorporate it in your marketing strategy and start to A/B test what's working and what's not.
It's $20.
Exactly. Keep in mind your consumer is more comfortable shopping on Amazon most of the time, so let them, your barrier to entry is a little bit lower by sending them to Amazon.
Especially for new customers, people that have never heard of you before, maybe saw like an ad or two of you before. Easier way to get that quick conversion. And you can add to cart buttons on your storefront so they don't even have to go to a product page.
Yep. And just like a website, if your storefront looks like crap, you're gonna lose the sale. So don't drive a bunch of traffic to a storefront and then go, oh, it's not working, when all you did was put in a clip art banner that you made and then just dropped a bunch of products on there. It's just like a website. You gotta give it some love, you gotta make it look good, you gotta graphic design it, you gotta do all that fun stuff and make sure it's conversion friendly as possible. Just like you would for a website, there's no difference there. But definitely can help you with your off Amazon approach, and then always helps with an on Amazon approach if your product category does in fact call for that. I think that's it. Who do you want to give credit for?
Ourselves.
We can give credit to ourselves. You know what? I'll give credit to Jumper. Jumper.ai, I think is the website. They are an e-commerce chatbot, and they can integrate with Amazon where you can actually drive a bunch of traffic to Amazon. You actually technically buy it. It's weird. It's like you kind of buy it off Amazon, so you're not actually driving traffic to Amazon, and it's not even really relevant to the storefront, but it's Amazon stuff, and it worked great, so check them out. I like them. Comment below, let us know if you have any questions, and then let us know if there's anything you'd like us to discuss for next week or any week thereafter. But once again, we appreciate it, and we'll see you all next week.